Hello everyone, welcome back to Battle Brothers. When we last left off, we were fighting raiders, I think, or bandits. And I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, so I'm sorry if I'm sneezing or coughing or whatever else. But a couple of our men leveled up here. We got Leaf leveled up. We still need a new name for the other comrade. He's phase 2, 20 damage, quick hands. I don't really swap weapons. I don't have enough money to give all my men different items because I don't have enough gold. Sorry, being a little bit under the weather has made me forget a couple of things. Falk leveled up. Give him a little more. Let's give him initiative. Additional 20 damage. I like the additional 20 damage. I can't wait to get to unlocking some of these points down here. I don't know how many levels it will take. I don't know if you can upgrade anything in the top half as well. So I'm just gonna give everyone a little bit 20% more damage. Except for my crossbow men. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Luckily we can go back, which is fantastic. Backstabber, anticipation, shield expert. I use a lot of shields, so that's really good. We don't have, of course, any things to any more perks to level up. And we have some new weapons that we could end up selling. I don't know how much damage they do. 30 or 40. I'd rather have him have this short sword than anything else as of right now. And we have 815 gold, and we have crowns, and then 147 provisions. Crowns are going to last 6 days, 7 days for our provisions. That's really good. Gives us some time. Everyone's shield is hopefully in good condition. We're gonna give the other comrade a shield, and we should just go ahead and change his name. What should his name be changed into? Well, I'm a huge fan of Roman and ancient history and Viking history, and let's name him. I don't know how to really pronounce it, but I think it's Gunnar. It means war or battle or something along those lines. So I think that's a fitting name for the old comrade. Our food will spoil in a couple days. We need to give him, Gunnar, a better weapon. 20-30 damage, 25-40. 15-20. Let's give him the hatchet. He has a dagger, just in case, which is pretty good. And Bertel has leveled up as well. Benaf has a pierced chest, and Bertel, I don't know which one is lower. Let's give him a couple more hit points, more melee skill, and let's give him a more range skill. I think that would be best. Quiver of arrows. So next time we run across a bow of some sort, we'll have to give him a bow. I feel like I want to keep him, Bertel, in the back from now on, since he gets wounded so much. And let me set my timer. So perks, because we want him ranged, let's give him bullseye as well, even though he doesn't have a bow for right now. So, from what I remember, we're going to go to Ishelm, see if we can get a contract there that's fairly easy. Sell a couple of our unusable weapons, or weapons that we aren't using anymore. Nope. There we go. So we have an easy contract. Let's see what it is. The counselor folds his hands together when he sees you. This might be a strange question, but how interested are you in making a delivery for me? You explain that for the right price, such a journey would be a welcome departure from the usual killing and dying that goes around you. The man claps his hands together. Excellent. Unfortunately, I don't expect it to be quite like that. It's enough of import to garner a savory attention, which is why I'm looking to hire sellswords in the first place. It's going to Norrestad, where a man by the name of Generald of Norrestad is waiting for it to fall into his hands. So you see, this won't be the departure you speak of, but it can be a fine payday if you're interested. Let's talk money. 80 crowns in advance and 240 when the job is done. We're just going to go ahead and accept this contract, go to the marketplace. I don't want to sell too many weapons. 7 more days. Our food is going to run out shortly. Sell the items that we don't want. I'd like to buy this leather tunic, because that's 10 protection and this is 30. I'll take that. We're gonna keep the arrows. We don't want the wooden flail or the stick. I don't think I want the pickaxe either. And might as well spoil one day, let's just sell some of the food so we can get more. 6 days. And then we don't need any more men, I think. I don't believe we need any more men. There's in the beta version, or the early access version rather, there's a way you could customize your guys besides naming them. So deliver cargo. Where is this place? It's all the way up there. I think that would take us at least 3 days to get there, so let's go ahead and move out. Depart. Working for the same character is pretty interesting because I kind of feel like it gives you a little backstory. There's a couple of bandit raiders. Let's go ahead and attack them. They're gonna be weak. Oh, I said let's go ahead and attack them. Or not. Let's just totally... Okay. So I don't know what's going on down there, so let's go ahead and head back to Norrestad. I don't know why we couldn't attack them. There's some peasants right there. 5 more days for our gold. Hopefully we don't run out. That'd be pretty bad. Golly, being sick has not made me feel good lately. A couple other personal things in my life has happened so far, or has been happening, and just slowly getting sick as well is not the best combination. I don't know how long it's gonna last after this episode goes up. Most likely I'll go get medicine, and hopefully my voice and my coughing and sneezing will disappear. I wish there was a way to fast forward this a little more. So we're not going to go through Elseville. We're just going to continue to head up there. No one's attacked us so far, but we don't know if any bandits or any goblins or others are in these forests right here. I would have liked to stop in there, but with only a couple more days for our provisions, I don't feel like that's necessary. And we can't get any more food or provisions anyway because we don't have enough gold. Or cemeteries. I don't know if you can go into the military barracks or the the trapper rather. So we have 4 more days. Entering Norrestad, it isn't long until Minoff is bothering the locals. He's slapping buckets out of their hands and kicking women into the mud. When an old man confronts him, the sellsword draws out his weapons. Other peasants beg that you put a stop to this at once. We're gonna tell him to stop. So in a new patch they added your character's thoughts and feelings and such like that. That's pretty cool, but we don't know how it's gonna affect us in the long run. As Minoff raises his weapon on high, you grab him by the forehand and bring it back down. He swings around, looking at you sternly. The cowing old man backs off, soon collected by caretakers that shuttle him back inside before he gets himself hurt. A few other peasants linger around, watching with keen interest. You tell the sellsword to back down. He's paid to fight who you deem he should fight, not a bunch of peasants who are minding their own. As Minoff glances around, you realize that you left him no out that will save his face. In his eyes, this is the look that says he's about to kill you it'd be the end of him, but he'd go out with the suicidal pride intact. By the look fades, embarrassment and humiliation takes his place. He sells his sword, spits, and remarks that he was only having some fun. Save it when we're paid to do it. That's pretty frustrating. So, Norris said, after looking around, a man asks who you're looking for. When you say Journal of Norris said, he points you out towards a nearby paddock where a man is strutting about on a rather opulent-looking horse. You walk on over and the man rears the steed and asks if the cargo Eberron, the counselor said. You nod. Leave it there at your feet, I'll come and get it. You don't. Instead of asking about your pay, the man sighs and whistles to a bodyguard who hurries over. See to it that the sellsword gets the pay he deserves. Finally, put you through the crate on the ground and make your leave. You gain 240 crowns, which isn't too bad. Veterans Hall, Tavern, Weaponsmith. Let's see if there's a couple other men that we want to hire. What is that? Deserter? Oh, that's not good. Never, from my experience, you don't want to hire deserters. And that's pretty cool. He was a raider. And that's just not good for business. Anyway, I forgot to equip this other tunic for Gunir. I don't think there's anyone we really want to hire. Manoff is getting awfully on my nerves. I guess that means reserves. I don't know. Oh, okay. I don't know. So it looks like 9 men across, and I don't know how that works. Too tired to count. He's disgruntled. We can just off him out. That doesn't bother me too much. We're just gonna take all those weapons away. I don't care about you. If you're gonna act like that, then you're dismissed. So we just went ahead and dismissed them. We have 9 men, and we'll have to hire a new one. We have the equipment to hire a new man. I'd like to hire a stronger man. I don't know if he'll come with his own equipment or what. There's another archer here that we can hire, but he costs a lot of money, and we might not be able to afford it. 150 gold at hiring fee and 9 per day. 130. I'd rather get day teller. So let's go ahead and hire him. We're back at 10 men. We'll go ahead and give him some arms and equipment. He has eagle eyes, he's day teller, and he's clumsy. That's not good, so we're gonna have to either get him killed quickly or find him a bow. And we'll give him a hatchet for right now. And let's see if there's any other missions. Oops, I don't want to go to the tavern. 6 more days for crowns, and then 5 more days for provisions. Let's go ahead and see if we can find another contract. Man strums a stringed instrument as you walk by. He slashes the ear-piercing chord, and you turn to find him laughing. I thought that wouldn't mind fetch your attention. Wolf the counselor said you should keep a lookout for a man of your vocation. If you're looking for work, he's the man to go to. You asked if this figurehead pays well. The man nods. Yep, he gave me this here loot as a payment once. Now I'm just waiting for the old devils to come down and challenge me to a tune. Wolf the chancellor says if you best won in the game of songs, then they'll give you a golden loot. Now that's what I call a good payment, wouldn't you agree? The man turns back to the instrument, drawing a mewling tone from the strings. In the distance, dogs begin to howl. I'm all ears. Wolf the counselor crosses his arms and pierces his lips. Ordinarily, I would have asked some sellswords to guard a caravan, but my usual crew is a little out of it. Sickness, drunkenness. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip it. I think you get it. What's important is that I have important cargo to go into Selhaven, and I need someone watching it. Are you interested? What does it pay? What if the counselor jingles out a bag of coins? This will be yours if you help me out on this. You'll be paid 960 crowns when the contract is done. When the contract is done, let's see. Okay, so he doesn't want any more in advance. And we're gonna go ahead and escort this cavern. See if there's anything else we can sell. We're gonna have to sell some of our weapons and arms. 6 more days, 5 more days. Let's go ahead and leave the town. How far is this place? That's super far away. But it looks like we'll travel on our own speed. There's 7 of us plus... There's 7 of them plus 10 of us. That's not too bad. Hopefully we can make it in that time. They're going to be possibly passing every town all along the way. So that's not too bad. There's some bandit raiders there. They're not going to attack us, which is unfortunate because of all our manpower. But we're going awfully fast. It's been what, a day, maybe 2 days? I can't remember. And we're ready. It looks like we're maybe halfway there. That's not too bad. There's orc marauders. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Yep. There's a couple of young orcs right there. It's not too bad. Hopefully our provisions don't go down. Some of their food will rotten quick. So 17 men escorting a caravan. That's not too bad, but we need these 10 extra men in our company to be able to have a fighting force. Another orc marauders over there, which isn't too bad. And we're gonna keep on going down. We're almost there. 5 more days for crowns, 5 more days for our provisions. Oh, 4 more days for both. Having reached Salt Haven, the caravan's wagons are immediately unloaded and their goods taken to a nearby warehouse. Once it's all cleared out, the leader of the group hands you a satchel and crowns and thank you for making sure the passage was a safe one. We got 960 crowns, which isn't too bad at all. There's a barber. Oh, we can personalize what everyone looks like. We'll do that in the next episode. I just want to see 12 more days and 5 more days for our provisions. We'll have to balance that out very quickly. We're gonna go ahead and purchase some food right off the bat. Let's go ahead and get some bison. It'll last us a little bit longer. 3 more days of provisions? That's crazy. Get some grain. And let's get some dried fish. 5 more days, 9 more days. We gotta balance this out a little more. 7 more days, 8 more days. That's not as bad. So there's the barber. We're gonna do that next time. Which isn't bad. I don't know if we have to feed this wolf or not. I know we have a hound in here. Here we go. Conrad has the hound. Worth 200 gold. That's not too bad. I don't want to sell him out, but... Oh, 44 gold. We'll get only 44. I'd rather keep him. If the hound dies, then... at least he dies under our watch. We have a spear and a bludgeon. We don't have a lot of spearmen anymore. I mainly play games. Mainly play video games and Total War games with more infantry, like infantry with swords instead of spear infantry. So that's probably why I prefer swords anyway. I don't know if there's a difference in this game or not. But I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.